In the early 20th century, the world of illustration saw a quiet yet significant revolution, led by women who, despite societal constraints, carved out spaces for themselves in a predominantly male industry. Among these trailblazers was Alice Beard, a talented and prolific illustrator whose work captured the imagination of a generation. Her art, known for its delicate beauty and nuanced storytelling, played a crucial role in shaping the visual culture of her time. Alice Beard was born on January 15, 1877, in Brooklyn, New York, into a family that valued education and the arts. Her father, William Beard, was a merchant, and her mother, Clara, was a schoolteacher. Alice's early life in Brooklyn, a bustling hub of cultural and artistic activity, profoundly influenced her. The city's rich tapestry of art galleries, museums, and libraries provided her with ample opportunities to explore her creative instincts. Beard's talent for drawing became evident at a young age. Encouraged by her parents, she enrolled at the prestigious Pratt Institute in Brooklyn in 1895. At Pratt, Beard studied under the guidance of renowned artists like Arthur Wesley Dow and Walter Scott Perry, who emphasized the importance of composition and the expressive potential of line and color. Dow, in particular, influenced Beard's approach to design, instilling in her a love for Japanese aesthetics, which would later become a hallmark of her work. After graduating from Pratt in 1898, Beard began her career as an illustrator in New York City, where she quickly gained recognition for her distinctive style. Her early work appeared in popular magazines such as Harper's Bazaar, The Century magazine, and Scribner's magazine. These publications, which were central to the literary and cultural life of the time, provided Beard with a platform to showcase her art to a wide audience. Beard's style was characterized by its elegance and subtlety. She had a keen eye for detail and a remarkable ability to convey emotion through her illustrations. Her work often featured delicate lines, soft color palettes, and an emphasis on the natural world. Flowers, animals, and pastoral scenes were recurring motifs in her illustrations, reflecting her deep appreciation for nature. One of Beard's most notable contributions was her work in children's literature. In the early 1900s, she began illustrating books for young readers, a genre that was rapidly gaining popularity. Her illustrations for classic fairy tales and nursery rhymes brought these stories to life in a way that was both enchanting and accessible to children. Notable works from this period include her illustrations for Mother Goose's Nursery Rhymes, 1901, and Grimm's Fairy Tales, 1905. Alice Beard's career was marked by several significant collaborations with prominent authors and publishers. One of her most fruitful partnerships was with the publisher Frederick A. Stokes, who recognized Beard's talent and commissioned her to illustrate a series of books that would become bestsellers. Among these were The Book of Baby Birds, 1901, by Olive Thorne Miller, and The Posy Ring, a book of verse for children, 1903, by Nora Archibald Smith. These books, adorned with Beard's charming illustrations, were beloved by children and adults alike. Beard's work was also influenced by the broader art movements of her time. The arts and crafts movement, with its emphasis on craftsmanship and the beauty of everyday objects, resonated deeply with her. This influence is evident in the intricate details and decorative elements that characterized much of her work. Additionally, the Art Nouveau movement, with its flowing lines and organic forms, left its mark on Beard's illustrations, particularly in her depiction of natural elements. Despite her success, Alice Beard faced significant challenges in her career. The early 20th century was a time when women illustrators were often marginalized in the male-dominated art world. Opportunities for women were limited, and many had to work harder to gain recognition for their talents. Beard, however, was undeterred by these obstacles. Her determination and passion for her craft propelled her forward, earning her a reputation as one of the leading illustrators of her time. In 1910, Beard's work was featured in a major exhibition at the Art Institute of Chicago, a testament to her growing prominence in the art world. The exhibition, which included works by other notable illustrators of the time, showcased Beard's versatility as an artist. Her ability to capture the essence of a story with just a few strokes of the pen was widely praised, and her work continued to be in demand throughout her career. As the 1920s approached, Alice Beard began to explore new avenues in her work. She experimented with different mediums, including watercolor and gouache, and began to incorporate more vibrant colors and bold designs into her illustrations. This period of experimentation culminated in her work for the Fairy Tale book, 1921, which is considered one of her masterpieces. The book, with its rich illustrations and imaginative interpretations of classic fairy tales, remains a cherished work in the history of children's literature. Beard's contributions to the field of illustration were not limited to her artwork alone. She was also an advocate for the rights of women artists and illustrators. In 1914, she co-founded the Society of Women Illustrators, an organization dedicated to promoting the work of female artists and providing them with opportunities for professional development. The society played a crucial role in advancing the careers of many women illustrators, and Beard's leadership and vision were instrumental in its success. Alice Beard continued to work as an illustrator well into the 1930s, although she gradually reduced her output as she grew older. She retired from professional illustration in 1938 and spent her later years in New York, where she remained active in the art community. Beard passed away on July 22, 1943, at the age of 66, leaving behind a rich legacy of work that continues to inspire illustrators and artists to this day. In summary, Alice Beard's career as an illustrator was marked by creativity, resilience, and a deep commitment to her craft. In a time when women faced significant barriers in the art world, Beard's success was a testament to her talent and determination. Her illustrations, with their delicate beauty and timeless appeal, have left an indelible mark on the history of illustration. Today, her work is celebrated not only for its artistic merit, but also for its role in paving the way for future generations of women artists. Beard's legacy lives on through her art, which continues to enchant and inspire, reminding us of the power of illustration to capture the imagination and tell stories that transcend time. Thank you for listening. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history. Before you go, a simple way to support the efforts of this channel is to like, subscribe, comment, and share.